My name is Quinton, and nobody calls me that. Originally from Oakland, California, and now I'm here in beautiful San Diego. At least it was before all this rain started. So, started off a wedding photographer actually, and during the pandemic switched to families, and I am loving every second of it. And thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on the platform. Way back, a long time ago, I actually went to the boys club one day when I was young, and they were doing, oh, you have to choose this or choose that, and I chose to do the photography. So I walked in there, we took some photos, black and white film. At the time, I'm dating myself right now. So black and white film, I go in here, we take photos, and then we actually develop the photos. And I can very distinctly remember taking this photo out of the mixture and looking at it going, wow, this picture's gonna last longer than I do. And at that point, I started thinking about all the photos around my grandmother's house, my mom's house, and I just immediately fell in love with the ability to capture time. So over the years, I just always had a camera in my hand. Even when I joined the military, 28-year Navy veteran, even when I joined the military, I would still have a camera in my hand. So come to find out, people would invite me to the parties because they knew I would have a camera in my hand. So love family, love. So that's how I got into the wedding industry. Just loving love capturing it, and giving people the ability to see them the way I saw it. And then during the pandemic, it was so much loss. And weddings are cool, but I really started to connect with family. So if you know me, I'm all about relationships. We could talk for hours. I have no strangers. I will walk up to you and we will have a conversation. And by the time I leave there, we family. One of my mottos in my business is you come in a client, but you leave family. So that's pretty much how I got into the industry. Once I retired from the Navy, I said, got to do something, might as well do something I love. So in 2014, QueEighty8 Photography was born. And this is why I include a wedding album in every one of my wedding sessions. Because as much as my clients think they just want the digitals, when you put that book in their hand, when you put that album in their hand and they're flipping through those pages and those memories are coming back to their mind, oh yeah, I remember this. Oh yeah, I forgot this happened. There is nothing like that feeling. So I just love to give my clients that feeling. Oh, okay, so let me first go with the confession of I bought Fundy long before I used it. I bought the software. Oh man, because I was in that phase in my photography career when everything, I was just buying this because I heard it does this, and I bought this, I heard it done this. And to give you your props, it was you and I having a conversation. You said, oh, I'm building this album. I said, what are you building? You said, oh, I'm using Fundy. And under my breath, I went, oh man, I got to start using my Fundy. So I went back and I actually started getting into it to build an album. And when I saw the ease of it, it was just like, oh man, what have I been? But the ability to take your images, load them into Fundy, automatically populate a album, and just move things around to where you want them to tell that complete story.